situation has turned tense outside the Raj Bhawan in Imphal, with students protesters pelting stones at security forces. In a bid to control the situation, the security forces have fired tear gas shells and smoke bombs on the student protesters. It's a big breaking news coming in at this point of time, viewers, from Manipur. Situation has turned tense outside the Raj Bhawan in Imphal, with student protesters pelting stones at security forces. On your screen are the live visuals in front of the Raj Bhawan. These are the live visuals on your screens from Raj Bhawan in Imphal. Situation has turned tense outside the Raj Bhawan in Imphal, with student protesters pelting stones at security forces. Well, in a bid to control the situation, the security forces have fired tear gas shells and smoke bombs on the student protesters. On your screen are the live exclusive visuals from Imphal Raj Bhawan. And joining us over the phone line is our correspondent Lucky Boy Singh. Well, Lucky, the situation has turned tense outside the Raj Bhawan in Imphal. How is the situation right now, Lucky?
Yes, Rasma, just a few minutes back, there were a tension erupted in front of the Raj Bhawan at the high alert area of Manipur, where some students have thrown bottles and stones towards security forces in front of the Raj Bhawan, and security forces again fired tear gas shells, smoke bombs as to disperse the mob, as to disperse the student, as the student have been sitting in front of the Raj Bhawan as part of the protest that has been carried out since early morning today. And yes, few of the students have got injured, and yes, some security forces do also have injured due to the stone pelting against the security forces by the students. And right now, SPF Imphal West have advised the students by calling up all of them and advised students not to take part any not to take or not act any violence act against the security forces. As since the morning, since the protest erupted, they haven't even used any excess power. So they have been maintaining the law and order situation, and they have been allowing to meet the governor and the chief minister. So as Chief Imphal West, K.J. Sivakanta has advised the student not to further participate in any violence and to disperse the mob right now. And yes, still now, ambulance has been used to evacuate those injured students who have been injured while the security forces fired smoke bomb and tear gas sales. Resma.
Well, Lucky, it's just an hour back. The situation was all peaceful. There was a peaceful protest in the Raj Bhawan in Imphal. What was the trigger, Lucky? What led to the sudden pelting of stones by the protesters?
Resma, we didn't have any. Yes, the protest was peacefully conducted at various parts. Even no excess forces have been used by police, CRPF, rapid action forces. But a sudden group of students came erupted in front of the Raj Bhawan and yes, started throwing bottles towards the security forces in front of the Raj Bhawan and CRPF and the state police. So police and CRPF used to fire tear gas shells as they have been hurt. As their security forces, their personnel were hurt due to the stones and bottles that had been thrown by the students. So after that, yes, security forces have to fire as to disperse the mob, and as of now, the situation is controlled by the Imphal District Police.
Lucky, has there been any injuries to any of the protesters or the security forces?
Yes, yes, there were injury on both sides. Security forces both have injury as the student both have the group of students have threw stones towards the security forces. Even an officer, an MPS officer, have been injured, and many students again injured after the security forces fired the tear gas shells.
Well, Lucky, after the tense situation in the area, have the student protesters dispersed as of now?
Yes, as of now, the student protests have been dispersed and they have been removed and pushed back from the Raj Bhawan, and they have been right now in front of the Kangla, and some of the students have been now again returning back to their own respective residents. He advised them not to further conduct any protests, if not, then action will be taken against those.
Well, Lucky, is there any chance of curfew being imposed in Imphal?
Till now, Priya, it is just a short misunderstanding between the student and security forces. So I think there might be no curfew imposed in Imphal. But yes, by seeing the prevailing situation, yes, the school have been declared holiday. So yes, and the student is also students have also gave an ultimatum to the governor of Manipur regarding the charter of demands that have been submitted by the student while they meet the governor of Manipur, Lakshman Prasad Acharya, at the Raj Bhawan, mentioning that unified command should be handed over to the chief minister, the biased security forces, biased central forces should be removed, and as well as strict actions should be taken against the armed miscreants who have been disturbing the peace and normalcy in the state. And these are the demands that students' body have been submitted to the Raj Bhawan, to the governor. But the governor also assured that within 24 hours, few points will be turned into action. 3 points will be accepted. Few points will be accepted by the governor after within 24 hours. So student was trying to wait for 24 hours to reply from the Raj Bhawan, but still due to the short tension, misunderstanding between the security forces and the students, I think the student will not be stationed, will not be stationed in front of the Raj Bhawan, as they have mentioned before.
Well, Lucky, will there be any appeal from the government to the student protesters?
Till now, we don't have any sign of appeal from the government regarding the present issue that are happening in Manipur. Yes, even the minister has assured that they will hear the words of the students who have been protesting since the morning.